Hello students. Chalo, let's start with a topic which is called as international aid agencies. So सबसे पहले हम बात करते हैं about the UNICEF, right? So this is one of the most important international aid agency. UNICEF is established in 1946 with headquarter at New York. Southeast Asia region covers India. Functions of UNICEF में आता है UNICEF works in close collaboration with WHO and other UN agencies. Child nutrition and health, family and child welfare, and education. So basically UNICEF, how it what exactly their functions area are. They work in close collaboration with WHO and UN agencies. It's a very big agencies, especially for the child welfare and the family welfare. They are also helping the child in the education and also helping them in the nutrition and health cares, right? So UNICEF is one of the prominent national international aid agencies which is mainly supported to the childs and the family child and the family health care. Now next aid agency is UNDP. So UNDP is basically it is established in 1966, and if we talk about the objectives of UNDP, so to help poorer nations develop their human and natural resources more fully. It covers every social and economical sector: agriculture, industry, education, science, health, and manpower. So first objective is that it is basically there for helping the poorer nations to develop their human and natural resources, right? There are many countries who are poorer, there are many peoples who are poor, right? So they to protect their rights, to provide them the resources, to make them available the all the healthcare facilities and everything, right? So this is the main objective of UNDP. Also, it covers social and economical sectors like agriculture, industry, education, science, health, and manpower. So UNDP is also one of the important international aid agencies. Now next is UNFPA. Okay, so it's basically United Nations Population Fund. It has been providing assistance to India since 1974, right? Objectives includes intensive development of health and family welfare, improvement of rural health care services, to develop national capability for introduction of innovative approaches to family planning, right? So because it's a United Nations population fund, that means its main objectives include the welfare of the health and the family. Also, it caters the rural healthcare services. Plus, along with that, it also helps in developing the national capability for introduction of innovative approaches of family planning, right? So main objective includes the family planning part, because population is a major concern. That is why include that is why the population control is very much required. So one of the objective is basically the control the population by various means. Now next one is FAO, right? So it is formed in it is basically formed in 1945, and its full form is Food and Agriculture Organization. So there are several aims which is basically which are regulated by the FAO. So it helps nation-wise living standard, to improve nutrition of the people of all the country, to increase the efficiency of farming, forestry and fisheries, to better the condition of rural people and vital opportunities of all the people for productive work, right? So FAO basically helps in improving the overall standard of living. No country or people of any country should be malnutritioned or have less nutritional value. So they are their main concern. And it also increases the efficacy of farming, forestry and fisheries, so that people can do the farmings in a more productive way, and they can basically do the farming and forestries and fisheries in a with the new and the latest technologies and techniques. Now next is to better the condition of rural people and widen the opportunities of all the people for productive work, right? So it is also one of the important point where FAO is also helping the people in bettering their condition of the rural people, and also helps in widening the opportunities of all the people for productive work. Now next organization is International Labour Organization. So it is established in 1919. Its main aim is to improve the working and living condition of the working population all over the world. Okay, so because a lot of population is working in various kinds of industries, and to provide them a proper living conditions, proper environmental conditions, proper working condition is the basic objective of any organization. So International Labor Organization basically looks after this particular aim, that all the workers around the world should get the proper working and the environmental condition. Now next one is the World Bank. So purpose is to develop less developed countries raise their living standard. So we all know that World Bank is very popular for providing the fund to various countries in need, or they also provide the funds to various economically weak countries, right, or the countries who basically need the funds. So World Bank is the international bank, and all the related funds or probably the economic conditions of the countries across the globe are associated with the World Bank. Now we'll talk about bilateral agencies. So USAID, US Agency for International Development, it's a bilateral agency. Okay, so it basically US government extend aids to India through three agency. Okay, so USAID is a public law 480 food and peace program, the US Export Import Bank which grants the loan. Okay, so basically it's agency which helps the other countries also to get the aid, and it helps in malaria eradication, medical education, nursing education, health education and nutrition, water supply and sanitation, family planning. So basically it helps in various kinds of different diseases, which helps you to eradicate all such diseases and the danger occurring of them. So USAID is a US agency, basically United States agency, which help for the development of the at the international level, and it also helps extend aid to India through three agencies basically, right? Okay, now another bilateral agency is SIDA, which is basically helps in assisting the NTCP since 1979. And then DANIDA, which is also pronounced as DANIDA, it provides assistance for NBCP since 1978. So these two are also, helps in various kinds of various other countries, right? Then next is the Department of International Development, which is DFID. It is a United Kingdom government department primarily responsible for administrating overseas aid. The goal of the department is to promote sustainable development and eliminate world's poverty. DFID's main program area of work are education, health and social services, water supply and sanitation, government and civil society, economic sector including infrastructure, production sectors and developing planning, environment protection, research and humanitarian assistance, right? So DFID is the International Development Department for International Development. It's a United Kingdom government department primarily responsible for administering overseas aid. The goal of the department is to promote sustainable development and eliminate world poverty. Right now, DFID's main program area of work are education, health, social services, water supply and sanitation, government and civil society, economic sector like infrastructure, production sector and development planning, environment protection, research and humanitarian assistance. So these all are also the important part of DFID. It is basically responsible for the development, right? Development can be in terms of infrastructure, development can be in terms of production sector, to promote the human research, to protect the environment. So development can be in any area. It can be in education, health and social service, it can be in other various areas. So DFID is basically responsible for the major overall development of in various areas. That is all about the various aid agencies, international aid agencies, which helps other countries also to develop and evolve, and also helps their country or their citizens to improve various conditions like poverty, education, infrastructure, research, environment protection, and there are various other conditions which are being taken care by such agencies.